Ayadea, Equia Niku, Yenyame, Ebebo Montana with me, Asoya, the Amaya, Hebana, Yedi, Aguremon Semaba, Ababi Ramet, Mirama, Yejama, Kosisa, no more Chebebo, na ya Peja, Yemu Ora, Ene Air 4th June 2025, Nankoma Udwa. Yedi Erbano Edrosi Papa, Ninebrena, Yedin Samaudona, Adamona, Boana Shena Kuye Pedamantiano, Peun joining ya, over joining on Fakye TV, or the other sober like wa share wa comment and abwa, Nanema Kuye Pedama, Fakye TV on Facebook, and a Fakye TV on YouTube, Oba wa subscribing na Manema Kuye Pa, Ediama Fakye TV on TikTok, and afe on Instagram, also no kwa at Fakye TV. Oba modena wenye wana bwa na anema kuye peti mera mami dino ABOU DIABY medical dia free seminar ba after no lutaken obako akoko ramu ewo amanone store konfo guso eto afisem no so no yen transfer video na bia do na guso mo eye dwumebwa manema dadi pra etimi ede emao Habib Mohammed Dimaistro Ricardo Varas mo etaichi ena dwumade ne yede ebro eni okwa executive producer na Benas ene no nanche no Gilbert Ebo ni Chido Mayu Kofi Philip MC Malik ena face no Gio Caesar Abrantipa ya usase seta mwako Mefi Lord Jakam na HMC ao Emmanuel Labi Ehonoma obu ejmanyo no kwa the programs manager ABOU Oche na ezo mu nyina akedi aboma omobwa na nhihye ye de room kama pa etimi edi amount ye be na afise na ba na amomo adwenche ne breba making care etimi edi amount ma me na ma quick me koba ya pe mi room na afise ma odo a ewo fie no metimi da to aso ma ya bwejme bo amane mandaye pedeman tetems no ya call nsenima ya call the honorable sports minister ene oba babera mo nche be se bosome no makomako enan reko ninum sini honorable Kofi Adams ene oni edin common se nche na Ghana ye hosti about to be ewo ha enanso ema Nigeria ni biba ebabahwe ne nkwa ye form committee so mo hwe na ye ntimi ahwem na bibia ensem no efre ne se ne ma na koya enanso ma brantie na ba community bi ti ni so ba ababegina akono anso ba babenya ni wuo no na chese ni ntimi ntu ana honorable sports minister akasa fa na the latest update no say honorable Kofi Adams abomode rejai.
The ministry is not responsible for evacuating the body. The ministry is not a party to the contract or whatever the DEA did with their Nigerian counterparts for the boxer. The ministry only went into the matter to make sure that as policymakers, we will insist on the right thing being that the ministry can only help. The ministry is not responsible whatsoever for any arrangement to send the because we were not a party to the arrangement of the boxing event. We have only investigated because their activity have resulted in the death of a boxer who was fighting in our country. And as policymakers, we have a responsibility to go into it and to find out whether they followed the standard operating practices, whether they took every processes to secure the boxers and every other person that was an event. If they did it, what are the measures that we must put in place? It is if the GBA says that the ministry is the one responsible, no. The GBA is responsible for everything. If they have any challenge, like he got to me about the autopsy report in which I have directed, that will be done.
Healthy lawyer command okwa the honorable sports minister they have to get about no sensem enye ministry no na ne omode ba ba na GBMP for any two ana mo no bia ba na wa ba benya na queen shewu a no ya de wo so mo no hwe na omutimi hwem na omoboa na pepeyo ejuma ni nyina ne say ya de everybody say organize ye de ne to na kwan mu no no GBA former said na mum say adekesi bi si ababisia wo so mo no hwe na omutu ana mo na boa na ne makoye pa etimi eremo after no osan ka say the fire yen league no because ade chi ade sin yen league no nkomo ne de da hada na ya de huye papa na say no so obo mo de kasa etimi ere fa.
What I have seen and know we must do is to have proper education of one club owners, club management need serious education even before the fans. Our club owners seems not to be up to the task. Some of them, not all, some of them seems not to be up to the task beyond just owning the clubs. They seems not to be up to the task. Some management of some clubs clearly seem not to understand. They are so clueless about what football is all about. We need really to spend some time in dealing with this category of persons also, even before we go to the fans. Then the officiating officials and badge commissioners, referees and their assistants must also have their part. And people must be punished when they are found to have done something wrong, irrespective of their status in the country or political affiliation or whatever. We must have the strength and tenacity to punish people when they go wrong. That is the only way that as a country, Ghana, that has a lot of love for football, we will benefit from it. But if we allow things to continue this way, you will have 90% of your football-loving people focus on the European leagues and other leagues other than your own league.
And tell your command, the Honorable Sports Minister, the Altuyacheza, the Narahopa, and a Ghanaian league in on Comono, and Yamadia Kosono. Yan supporters no, Ehias, educate your manamum, or the club administrators, no bimo, any more Mukra teams in Rossi, a shed at your etna hopana, and Samba Kumibua, ye candy go, Masune Bois, Manema Quiz, and also ramping for the Bimu Jumano Moye, any more modern tuna Kwamatuzo Munduo, a Adiara Wemboa, Manemanko Yepa, Etmia Fama, Yen football, Tiano, and command the Honorable Sports Minister, Alpomo Deria together, the Erame Timerama, Yeromo, Ewo ex-coach Edema, the Black Stars, and Review Chomo captain, your national team, so Coach CK Akono. Na di dikano open para bomodin edin komo era fa coach Otoado ho nzo no so baba be coach ya ne ono sign ejamu gbejuma aboma ne makwera mamna nkoma ene yem former coach CK Akono e dia fa Otoado no say no bomodin e kan nsem ne de fa no.
I think he's human. You know, at a point in time when things were really, really bad, I saw one interview where the guy was really killing him, you know, and because he's lost, you know, to Niger and all those things. It's sometimes it can be crazy. Coaches can be crazy in a certain way. Indeed, if you come this part of our world in Ghana where everybody is, if I ask you now, who do you think should play in the last match we played? You have your views. Everybody will come out with different. But it's important that sometimes we also need to understand that there is this person who is in charge of it. He needs to have that calmness. Sometimes I strongly believe football is being played outside. You can carry it on the field of play. What do I mean? If the atmosphere is sound, is clear, you have that clear mind to make a judgment. We get worried because we want the results to favor us. But if it doesn't go that way, and especially if the FA is also not supporting you, then it becomes very... So yes, he went through some difficult moments, but clearly you can see that now he's very calm. I saw him the last time we played, and his body language, everything has changed, which is positive, and I'm happy for him. And so we need to support him. We need to give him that calmness, so he can have the ability to reason, think deeper about the game, because it's not that easy. It's not that easy at all.
Eltiamo your command a pin pound there to your chest, do be na Jumana ye denia dia, but I also hena your support to go to Toado, na Ujana na Subon Jumaneboa, Mane Makoye Pereman after no 1 second idea with da sene ebi mo kikai ka sebe yanka otuado kra ne yenja na kwan ma ne nkone ade o se ye pam no one take that ko hu ne ze na mo ne ya ade mboa se ne no so ko siki akono e bo mo de din komo de fa.
No, I mean, if you go back to, I didn't encourage that because if we sack him, it means we are going to bring another coach who's going to bring a new idea, tactical play, and sometimes it gets too much for the boys. You understand me? The fact that the FA stood by him, you know, of course, for us, media people and all that, we want results. And it's not good, but you know what we went through, I've said it. Any other big teams have been through that. I think the reflection of what is going on now is because they were calm and they encourage the coach and work, and we can clearly see that things are going well for them. We are all hopeful and we believe that definitely the coming World Cup will be there, even though the qualification is not done. We strongly believe that we will be there, and so that is what we need to do. Sometimes changing coaches.
Atiamo ye command Euro ni chema ko siki akono ex-coach Edema the Black Stars of Ghana Ashanti Go Dreams FC Krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko Apomodi etimereje bwa manema ko yepa etimereme bebana ya babe to aso na mo gifted icon ya cancel audition no niema de dedia na bibibia call series pene on kwanko ade a na chese dwumadi no ebeje pene na etimi abaso on the 14th June audition no eje pene ram to you bia eba na nyom to onim to pa kasahare onim na ni so pa na wanya mfiri dunum ede ko enimu a me patro me de number eba betudwa o echichi a obetimi afre na ono mpefo di nkomo na ahwe na registration is free untwa kapede o Kumase so ne mpatama obetimi ram of Fakye TV premises a opeya ya obantama ye ne presby sorry kese ne di enimre obeba sister bi Olina obena wa register untimu amu GHS no secondary school for ne tertiary for na kwanyaba gifted icon ye de ma omo ni nyum to omo nim kasahare ni onwene a hyehye ya ye de ama na ye de abode a ebeboa na san wabrabo enti number no o echicha betimi afre na ye register 0550 772113 0550 772113 obo model tonkra ye hwe na yetimi register free na cheso nso ntwa kapede na aboa na ma koyie pa etimi era monty on the 14th and audition be ramti nei akwakoye 4th no aka 10 solid days and nano makudu na dwumade no ye bo modern ya ama na ma koyie ti ma na mboto na nso bra na nipa uni mo hyebre adechemu zem nyame nko anenim and our talent bi na so bi amboa ampia omo ndu so a ya na ebe yipa de bi eka ze de ope yidi akokotoko de yenye na bro ntu wo talent na wo ram na gifted icon no wa ba be showcase na aboa na na ma koyie pe timera mandura me din wa dance de ma me kan wa sem de cho me kan ye baby girls na giatum me darling boys no omo so agiatum eboa ma ma koyie pe timi ede emo no amuzu p herbal mixture amuzu p herbal mixture na munkomo no yade a edeye papa ni nyina na ze uyo obi a ene yayewa meba be boboso ane ane ma meba be kan no unya hu sunsanso a na nso etu ana mo nyesa debi no na eba be ha adwen bema odwunso na emu apai odwunso na wade ni mu hyehyew odwunso na mogedichi odwunso kala na nye pampa eba no ano ede no awuzampa o prostate no niama nhyara nko yie kra entimi emfa mawa ewo so tu anamo bi ebo na isa na fio na ebe ma wagya na so na niama koyie di ama mepacho amuzu p herbal mixture amuzu p herbal mixture edi akejemu no na esa bo ama twede no mu ayede me darling boys no mu ntie ni yo o twede no mu be den opema obepema mankofo uzampa uja wona so a dwumadie bia wodi bia no de bibia ekoye kama so etimi ere mabonzo anso fita bi ba na amanso wanso wagu ade no ho amana e prekesi nti ma ade no kra eho nya akono me baby girls no so no ma baby ncheche enye de nya akono na baby enyi hwam eba ne sa asundua bafie ni nyina nse wa na anso fita bi efi akosu akuma ne mu ba ase aye troka kakra onze ya na nka bi di echi ama ase ono kra nka bi aba be gina ho amanso wanso bi agu a wadua ama na yekru aye kro no ono be ma hia ma de aka na ye ntiamu nko a eba ne sa ya na emboa ejuma na wo so ye ni ejeje ho ma na ya akono amuzu pi herbal mixture na bebo na clear sa na ma ni nyina efi obibi be chiche ebe ya akono na so wie so no etimi aba fiere ama ye ma me mo ne ye papa ma mu ye ejuma den no monji amuzu pi ni bi na mombobo me da makase fa yo nso menya nka bosome no oye ne ntoa ne nan a na chese eboa a clear bibi a efi system ni mama system no etimi aye mo no o pedro no ebi ato aro ne chemo heba pharmacy shop bia obomodena wetimi agibi enye no nko mo amo pedodo na atu no mo forma ni enchemu ewo amuzu eba clinic tafo inshiaye so amuzu junction mo nkodoko obesa doso a bibi ayayewa ne hye na waso ano etimi ere ama fa number 0247 776743 0247 776743 and 0241 988884 0241988884 na any doc any common on bois na ne mande da ye pa emfa monto madaroma ere baba be ramu bu ejuma no etimi ere man tetem so no yanko yenim ne ndi nkomo ne oro ni chema pimpa ananse oro ni chemo de PFAGA o maso enra o moko kukushia lawyer kwesi nyantichi na nano ena beke ana flies bi ne na mabonten zene no yen former president of the Ghana Football Association etu anamombi akura monsa one prison so all kono komodidie no moko akodi nyina nze zene omo eye nhihye bia ebeboa na yahwe ne organize games bia ebeboa na ne yenuanom a omo prison no ne makoye peri amomo last time amira kumasi ano unze basically like a kofo wa omo djuma no omo ye na bia boni bi omo aye de omo akwakotu ni nyina echi no ebi mu talent a ebi mu nim bobo ebi mu nim goda ebi mu tonyom ebi mu nim asa edi ozo mu hwe na omo boa na etimi ereroma na ne akwanya no eba bedo de ma yenuanom so ohoro na omo timi showcase omo talent no ntino flies ne ba bonte anra omo tu anamo omo kono na ye legends no dodo na edi echi tuwe ma onze Tony Bafo ene no ye legend ba kono no okan bi ne ye dodo na omo so no eka ho omo kokoboa ema dwumadie no ededa ye kama pa so ede ema omo a yede wonsem no erua metimi ede ama still yerasu jamu din komodi ayenhwe the Ghana Premier League no nkomo akra na ene Francis Akwafo Boateng dodo na afa ne 30 oye ex player Macrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko na unze ene Kimfaiza okwa oye coach ujinama oni omu ye juma na ebizan se season we division 1 no ejuma oboere ma Kimfaiza ne sere niema esi ekoye no being the coach no dia no beka etimiera fa nkomo sei ena 30 ebo mode dijai
koye na omoda 14 position omo 11 points and then ye boy ye de no because of Kotoko bebo any will spark ne boy he say yadi 6 from 14 to 6 now to say nyame ayade enti ye gutu next season no ye be yes ye de say ye ne aboy mo de ne qualify ba bibia be kama koye na Kimfesa na me ni coach Sabuto ne koye
Anti amoye command Francis Akwafo Boateng 30 abomodere je na o explain ma Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no wahwe mo afi eno san ye coach de ne euro mebeboa ama team na team improve say ne no so obomodere team e kere Ricardo Vaz
defensive midfield ana wingers no na attackers no because your attackers three am say Duku ne Poku ana Amwa Amunya good, especially Duku ball outside Champions League Asia and Poku Swakwa Swaba national team. Amwa so she goes and watch 3 goals. In your Bako Kauni in your playmaker Bako Beka Yayamone and Chimua and your bad Kwani and ya number 6 take pick up number 6 Subakwa account. In the Bebua, it's also there 4 and 5 no say Ansusuba. Yaniaje goalkeeper so in your Bako Subakawa a very good part.
Ati amoye koma na eruwani echema na cheze Francis Akwafo 30 abomodere je legend pa mombe boko toko bon yino na cheze ba kono no no remo coach ma obo ejuma ebo ahmane madeda ye timi eremo na safu udru ekesi boso Pimpa no so akasera for Ho United Division 1 teams are qualifying no Techima 11 Wonders Ho United and our face on Swedo All Blacks Omona 2025-2026 the Ghana Premier League omoba ababe juma na safu udru akasera for Ho United on see and ane wedding comedy form
our strength we share no share me 1-1. And tonight I think say Hawaii are also a strong side. And then football is about event. It's an event. And your process. It's an event, 1 day event. And so if you need to win, you need to put so many things into it. So if they are being able to put so many things into it, I've not heard any club coming out to say Hawaii are robono. And I've not heard any. I hear clubs rather would say positive are robono. Because with the intensity and intention clubs and they by obvious they are being motivated by a second hand, unseen hand. And what can you do? It's football. They've made us stronger. Yes.
Healthy Amoya commodity to ja. Your hair zone now one Jambo Bridge Port City. Eti omone ntimi an qualify Hawaii ba no so bi no betime ja be akasa Hawaii robomo Hawaii mrebi twam no mo dini Liberty Professionals the scientific soccer lads ba me say na Liberty no hwe ni bibi ehunu eno ana adana ba be Hawaii United no eti Ghana atumu sampa en teams ni bi a no hwe omo hu omo mu din no na asesa. But I mean say Kadi Hospitals, Money Power FC mo, and our face no Real Sportif money some other teams be money at the adeno na as a mono show more on shada who money at there. Yankwe the newly signed midfielder Edema Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko Hubert Kwabna Jew Isi Academy Brekum Chelsea. Weekend you won a final game at the Ama Chelsea now officially enche Kotokwe confirmation joining Omanamra and oni Yanoma Kwaba Radio Kofi Kago Edin Komo Brekum Wamra na okram patamu ofo because ye den a na je ze ho no fi oba be rama ba betu adwuma no so anti e ba se ye fen komo no last kunkun na wadi na abo amane makwera ma de di kan no e na obi sa na say kwan be na call no fa so ba ya no as player no hu so oba be si akere amakrobia say na Hubert Kwabra Jawu e bomode yi ya no
manage corner ba le meka se manage ona me kwa maninda so no na minya akọ se mtumba kotoko na mpanfo ni hia meti meka se mani anje na meboa cause team ne de meka se asase no kwa me pedada nti omu frɛ me se me ba no de na ho weka no wosoro pa Dr. Apia ene frɛ me before ansa kura na papa ebe bo mama ne se kotoko so mu eba ene de me frɛ me fada na me de kan bo na mane before ansa na me se ko bo mama amane me frɛ na me bo me spiritual father so amane ti omu nyina mpa ebo na ama me pushi ko mane nti o se me timbo omu nyina o mani age pa omu na ja because me kan no kura no o se no nyini because na o moka na oti na kotoko hia wo ba na se no moka but na o nyini
Healthy Amoya command no Hubert Kwabra Jawu who tieri oka na ezo no team no pedada ti eba be to musa na ese bi odi amoku abon kate kwan no ena ne maame ne papa ni age pa de okotoko e big club oba aba be bo adwumere amomo na oto aso ena tagosa bi na pressure news de okotoko no ba ane de chama e bedi agro aro ena o she season na se fe say you anyu e also oji league ma kotoko e was so jijiji niema hodo na ma because Ghana team kese baako a ye wo ha no so ne Accra to folk na pray but ebi mu no se kotoko na ye more or less like Real Madrid na House of Folk ye Barcelona me nka sa na bi mu no na said ade ni sitie no so also be far say as na Real Madrid na kotoko na ye Barcelona e wo awasem ti mu nkomo no na ye say pressure wo so ana obisi akede amomo no say ne no so bomo de cheche mu
o meka se pressure bia no because Paul no de unimo aduma unsu broni unimo aduma unsu broni san meka no because me na nkasa no e opportunity kese ma me nti me so me kwa ni kwa sem de no ma di agrokura the way me si boy o mu me na se me kwa me timi anytime 4 years ne de me bompa e se first season na o se me ti move from Kotoko ekoba bi fufuro enye ho no na me kwa akotena na mu me se me ti move from Kotoko ekoba bi fufuro eni nyina so be gina me modern moso nyina be gina modern moso nyina e de ahondin kwa akota chi se ne be ya first season ye bit ma je league no ahondin adibi e be ye be je league ni bia this season ye be ye de
Tiamoya command Hubert Jawu abomode di e de afa ho a utiri okane nchemo de ba kwin bia so beboa na ne first season wo Kotoko omo age league no omo agijuma de esi omo na so ne ade a na ke no ba nkomo ye bedi why to the crewman ye nya abote kakra to da ye nya abote kakra akrai move ni ke nkomo ya okuku di ene ho kakre ya akreko ka se ontena kotoko afebon no rese ne face here obi movie no ken nsempa dia bantitan figure from nra e baba bisi ne no arehu on ho kakre bi no le akwezi yantaji de kala so say am bo voice say am mozi na ho kakra no ebi mo se o mo terminate akra no contract ken oba ebe hwesa asem no yaka why ebe hwesa asem no yaka na ye di ho komo ne ade a but ekruma no ze du bibia se chofo so ki ye nya abotre ba se bi akreken ozi team no pedada obebo first season na ken fara no eya na ni chastele di komo ka cheze ono ade ba ko na opesu fi house ne ze ono fa bia bo mo hwe na brabo ne kane omo ma ne nko ba oba akotokoro so obo one season we to aba akotokoro hu so ofa ne ye no akra ibo yo obo bo ne hat ze de okatam 3 na 4 na efe de mana na ye wo ha na atisi team ye ofa akotoko $1 million na ye one season pe na says kanu kene betoma hwan na agini ti sometimes in yesrem ye nuanu ya munya abotre kakra adi we na yanko anim after no oda brekum Chelsea bobo ko no mpeinfo aseda players oni omusi akan ase esan eka bibiri che kotoko fans ne so oba bewram no de omo expecting fanfin oni
Sunday na mebo me last match against Mediama watakwa nti enu be last of the day a mebo de eja brekum Chelsea fo nyina to fans ne de me do mo ase pa me do mo ase na me shiro omo na support me a obi kura mpo team yinis ka se menje fanko didi kwa fans ne de mintum enkojina ba bi ni omo boni aye fans ne de support me pa me ka se mani anje so na mebo afefe de a omo de ama me ne no mom de ama me de bebre kwa obia fa me se ne ba na me do mo ase pa me do mo ase papa so me da papa so ase pa me da papa ase because me ba me free first division eba premier ninja easy wache me ne metena ase edin komo bibiri se menyere me hodin ansa me yere mo abo chance ne beba and miti no me boy no jiri se afi na akonya na aba me da miti mate ni na ase because enyo mo a me nkwa miti mu nyina pa ken so mbo me da mu nyina ase miti mate no ene odo a ye de do e ho ye free me miti mate ye free obia po obia asem do ma se pa me ka to mo se aduma na me ye wo ha e ma be kum for pay ma asem no sa aduma na bia na me no no mti omo support me aduma
Altiano here komo kakra le Hubert Kwamra Joe Brekum Chelsea or Medford or joining Kotoko abomo de din komo no last kunkun etimi ede ache ene ne fans na afiso no team kesi oba besi akere amomo krobia komasi asanti Kotoko ene de remedy ama sama tesene niama didana kwama Ferdinand Sebi Aqua ex Wafa ex Isuatremana ex Accra dabi we no ne Kotoku Royals ene banyane tiese na bibia didana kwama sama tesene boy na agree okono akwa jono mo nena ne medicals no obekwa akwa enti opase ano no so no e sign contract said ama FC sama teso samre boy tiese apepe NEC etie na mamere na mbobobo we so ne enko yanim ne special match bi ebetimi atodwa Bernard Bongrit mi aminu Bernard Bongrit Ben 11 ene Karat 11 orwani chemu ewo asonomanso astrotefa na jese jumadi no betimi akoso nyambo Monday on June 9th 4 p.m. na jumadi no ejipene na ewra na aboa mane makoyie pa so etimi edi ama ona afi no nso enanche no PEF Academy Scouting Games no enso betimi akoso we enu Emmanuel Toku na abomodiane niam adedara kwamo ne Peak Elite Football Academy pinfo aka edi aboma mo ebomode di jumadi we na baba beram deze ne zo ya akra wanya 14 to 16 years o akonya se ohim astrotef no so nyamboa on the 9th June edi ramu 10 June 2025 no ya bomode na ya mama konya no aba be showcase talent no 9 am edi koko ramu 6 p.m. enyantie yezin pinfo if USA no maba aba be bazi o masi enua Emmanuel Toku so mo de sa hyehyɛ we no ewram na aboa ma na ma de da di mpa nti no wo a wo hwe no wo nkomodi bia be dem se na ma ne da so no ahwe na watu ana mo na aboa na bibia adaye pe ti bia ma nti na ye fa fisem no empem na ma me ndan me hombra me kwere ba pe me ma na ba amano ne de pa no de honsem na dan nti ye on kweke ba ya pe dia akebia ebeto aso de ama kese no so ye kwa mo no ne na bibi adeda din Luther King
International Abu Dhabi.
Luther King
Abu Dhabi.
Yo, me manaba. Ameda one. Ameda two. Ameda three. Ameda four. Ameda five. Ameda six. Why is it no? Why is it no? Na me shout is it one the manyaje wo for baby an comfort the age ma and amida wan so aba as den me suku malewa
yes
oguju bye
kokotema assessment
hey Luther King no what time so ba we check you
la me ya down so wo ye kuruku na me ye kreka
and as I jiwa ala me so
shaka
nti me no de
kuruku ne kraka yekɔ nakra na yenche jiwa ne saka Abu Dhabi ni Luther King
Amida one Amida two na ro hwe to aso
ebeba
okay
ebeba
aba no lede
emode papa ya man fo be keke ba mu keke
yenti o ba e na e kofi yara boys le to obo to Amida wa ke ora ma ko ama no why
right, Tabana says no pay na you breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Then you're jamu yom po amanonin semo. Na mami game never took her. Ewo Alliance Arena. A Jofa Nations League semi-final game 1. About 7 p.m. And no a Germany national team. Omo ball against Portugal. Omo national team na nikita game no. So at the airport so na urama referee. You very Slavko Vincent. Or no any better center referee obejama twama game no bibia timepa na mami CR7 wane me pacho cancer patient no me pacho sa abaiwa way wanya cancer na onse ne dream nyina no se wane Ronaldo behia na omatwa picture ampa ni dream na timepam amoni CR7 misunku malewa atmehia atwa picture amabia so atima ye kama abaiwa ya papa or suffer from cancer and what you did your team fifino Ronaldo Massa o share the fun ultimate tunnel what a small about a cancer patient no or take me patch or small upon a name I'm a best why you come and a deba na mami Portugal team no touch it down as for Monique Chronom be back come and Ronaldo acquire consent autograph at the disabled men na me patch her in your wedding them or disabled Mumfanchame or Yaret Nai Kakra. Now, or no apologize you to Ronaldo, a profonin Tetiapa, Sasuna before Nyamisro, and Yahu Brasiem. Then that's a CR7, me patcha pro autograph at the ama disabled man or Dicano. What in a can Pia Ronaldo the hair, what in a can Pia Ronaldo could to Kakra, and no, and a pa Ronaldo hair on Sodiabono, and was sorry, CR7, sorry, Ronaldo said no problem, Sinipa problem, and that's a problem behind her, and no Edjatawa, yet church, I'm breaking it down, touching it down. As to Adjamamo, na Maminia Adjoa Mamom, and not Bruno Fernandez, and Roberto Martinez, and I attended before the press. I'm in Central Forshire. Now Bruno didn't sample to draw, on send the CR7, the raw power and side, and no and Bruno the to draw, and send the row always the same, scoring of goals, and Debian and Bagosha, Bruno say Ronaldo, and yet the best was something he does best, and what you know say. A bag goal scorer now. We are so bad. No better than what to CR7 Misun Kumalewa and watch it. And a Bruno Sadi Tuka as a Omu Pompayen and so Beguswa Obesha goes from a Bayakama. Not the non personal at me Akosro. I'm a Biaswire or we here and what it Tuka as a Ahila. The entire 1 between joining Al Hilal Ninan say Al Hilal for friend agent and agent Edin Komo and Wichi and also a friend Nigeria and in Yiri Team Komo or your beer decision piano on the Yere and a take Nigeria so a support to Bruno and end the decision Obama Kibiam now or catch an Yere Saudi to Al Hilal at the offer about £700,000 a week. Jam Kwajisikano, how and a Yiri Busan say, and a Uprasa Yako Mira, and or catch and said I be, me person me ball the highest level of football, me person me jet titles be brave, me try Europe, Wame, the Yere set me Rawakasa, me Tawachi, and the Yantra Manchester, and watching also Panya friend Ruben Amorim, a friend, a catch and say Opinion, Matete and so boss, and a cry loud for Presido, a cry for me, Nemo Ruben Amorim catch and say, oh man in quarter, one town or no a bed the center part of the project, or Baben or Manchester United, and no idea by a judgment, now and some Pino run into Tuka, and you Bruno no say the best German player, and no your friend Shamal Musiala, I just a game one in there, boy in Trimobi, open the best or proper number 10, and your boy way, and an impower pra, Nanua Jamal Musiala, a Ramo, a German, only teammate no national team camp, a conversity or more, also a pra, a fena oil rehab, or babaka, or recover, now one cock camp now so called, now or cover some good work, and I said good luck, no pia a kama, and Jamal Musiala, and no Ediaba, now Urama likely, or more a number shall say them off, no, or German and animal to a name, as a Opina, Julian Nagelsmann, as a Marc-Andre Test again, a band number 1, Sasra, Nessetron Totron Bevan Anten, Jonathan Ta, Joshua Keme, Sasso and Roma, Nespe Pascal Gross, Leon Quaresca, Leroy Sadi Forum Fed, Serge Nabre, Omunina Ebebo, not Watermid, Muswet reality attacker Pia Kema, not Slovenian referee, Slavko Vincent, I had the center man, now called Portugal, Nelson Shah, Obi Etzer, Diogo Costa Bedam, Rupin Diaz, Gonzalo Inacio, Diogo Dallo, Nono Mendes, we are seeing number 3, Bejina Ho, na Vitinha, Joe Neves, hey, and in the German for Beteria, Sa PSG, Aya, Metro Diono, Asa Bejam Dama Portugal, na Oma Rafael Leao, na Bruno Fernandes, na Silva, Abba, na CR7 Misum Kumalewa, Alidia Attacker Bipia, Asu Etmi Ayakama, na Enuna Roma Opanina, your friend Julian Nagelsmann, Edituga, as a Portugal team, no, Omo PLG. 3 players are almost statue of Fana, or Obset Nuno Mendes, João Neves, na Omaselche, Vitinha, was a South Point, a better advantage at the Ama Portugal, a better disadvantage at the Ama Portugal, disadvantage, and some boys, you know, Omunya enough rest, now Saturday, Omo Champions League Fana, and Omoba, and pass a better Hage, na advantage part, as a Omumia Tarupati, communication, understanding, and so a judgment was it Vitinha, and it's João Neves, no, a very difficult Samasa, who bet me a control Medford, not no fun, I will Vitinha, on quite me a running, by 14 kilometers on the pitch, our Munich Stadium Alliance Arena, and we are so panino, a dear to try a judge, a jamamo, a watch Majino, so you should break on my town, Mame PH player, your friend Fabian Hughes, or some so a Johnny Spain, national team camp, or Johnny after Champions League, or Team Kojano, na Oman Heroes World Cup, the teammate was Spain, or Mama Fabian Hughes, or Mama Heroes World Cup, I'm a Bayer Kama de la Fonte, where the star boy Lamine Jama, a Kodawan also China, Dembele Yabema, Ombra no Mun decided Ballon d'Or, and no Lamine Jama star boy, or World Cup Fabian Hughes, I'm a Bayer kama the teammate na come for some work come no na efe na ede na bibia so adina kwam enu ede bana Lewis de la Fonte and them so panyine Ballon d'Or Lamine Yamal betia na o se Lamine Yamal betima win Ballon d'Or na o deserve so some the man also of course he can and yes sir also a very happy last year o twa Rodri na win here na this year na ni peje ese anka o profit Spain eso ebeje nanka ono Lewis de la Fonte wa usampa no me koye adma Spain players no eno ensema o run eja tukaye chechamo mame the darling boy Morocco nya branch Ashraf Hakimi on say boy way emerwafo we ya brewa na diagro betu tonga sa boy way on so a fresh boy what a swag when him life ball na ne dressing in bibia no ne search a day wo diagro na your banner di ne freshness echa wunya ka press mpo betem wunya pinfri no opeka one ne yere traye na jopade nyina na ene maami din se nyina ya adapt we Hakimi formula and no Morocco omo team camp na all corner rival Morocco the next team camp and your judge amu ejama am biaso ayekama na mamingro Claire Fontaine Babia France enua na the youngest player the Champions League no and you Desiree Doué enua no di 20 years no mo celebrate birthday so edman wo national team camp.
Je vais faire un petit discours ce soir. Bonsoir à tous. Merci beaucoup pour ce magnifique gâteau. Merci de m'avoir tous souhaité mon anniversaire aujourd'hui. Voilà, je prends 20 ans. Je suis très très content de tout ce qui se passe aujourd'hui. Très content d'avoir été appelé. Merci coach, merci tout le monde. Merci Momo. Et voilà.
Merci beaucoup. Qu'est-ce que vous savez? Desiree Doué, or the two guys at the moment, say, on say so the happiest young boy. We are say, or Senaniache, Babiani, 20 years. Anything lovely, say what you know, or Casse, or Nya piano bois, and or Cano, a yetcha, qu'est-ce que vous savez? No, and a tower, or Jejamo, Uti French, you know, translate wood here, me pacho, Mammy Brazil team, as I arrive for Ecuador. Namepa Nana Juana Ochina Omupo World Cup qualifier at the dawn. Carlo Ancelotti first game. Estadio Monumental. And a game betuga. Brazil team na rival. And a mi judge Amoyi Adamao. Na mama promo a free airport or a Ramo hotel. So any day no Brazil team no ma debi keke. Na Uramo at the dawn. Carlo Ancelotti the last trainer one team near Brazil and Salamopa so far also Bebo a 4-3-3 formation na my inverted triangle won fifio a Brazil team that the ball a pair 4-4-2 na say Enrocha send a training no goalkeeper no na say bia e camera say Richarlison ability attack no na Alisson Becker Adam na we chirowa ye benya Maki Samson Alexandro na Van der Sar na yenya boy a friend Casemiro se Bruno Guimaraes Gerson and Alexandro Vinicius Junior Extavao Willian emo and Besha Sam Biaya Kama no edda o sansi samu kakra Alisson Temu Makios Casemiro Van der Sar and Alexandro and Urama Bruno Guimaraes Extavao na so be bought Richarlison echi na Vinicius Junior and Richarlison early attack into with ball a 4-3-3 na o my inverted triangle as one fifi with the ball and Ancelotti 4-4-2 na biaswa ye kama no edge domi jamo na me patron say FIFA as a FIFA Club World Cup wa upeji the maiden edition so no so far omo ebema the FIFA badge the gold logo ebeba we just for the next 4 years until 2029 now the sub badge in FIFA Club World Cup 2025 gold logo no na ojabo ujesi na biaswa ye kama na me patro so far FIFA Club World Cup man of the match Messi and omodene ye hwe game sebetodwa wow budget man of the match eno ena Messi appoint when the Messi no se FIFA Club World Cup budget man of the match award edebama eno mo pound to ma bia so kama na FIFA so far team circle obia camp base babia obia ebe base omo timi ediaba state obia bewo na ukoromo United States of America na se PSG so ombe base o Ivy University ewo California ne se uroma eno ena edaso no ohwa ebi se Orawa Red Diamonds omo ebe base o Portland saso ena Los Angeles babia wono ohwa Botafogo for omo ebe base ho na biaso ayekama na Osari Atletico Madrid CF Montreal omo ewo Los Angeles na osa ebe piema na se ebi se Juventus ene Flamengo Bayern Munchen ebe Orlando eno eje dawa ye chechamo na Real Madrid for eso etima Roma mabia eso etimi ayekama eno eje ba ye chechamo eso ejama mojuma no so na mami breaking it down eso ko Brazil team friend Fluminense omo president ajabetu just CR7 official omo contacting no esan komra Fluminense na omo ne World Cup na bibia enya kama na omo contacting Ronaldo open even whole game Mendes on say waye adwuma ejama Ronaldo acha on career mo president so omo ne kasae na Ronaldo si so far enya jese ebeboa no enya jese obeba abebo ejama Fluminense ama World Cup no akobobi eno eje ba na Mario Betancourt president ma Fluminense ono so omo try ese omo ebe sign Neymar na nka Neymar so be participate FIFA Club World Cup omo try any Neymar ka so no pen Renato Gaucho wo ye obia pen Neymar pa Neymar dan for pa no omo diafan so Neymar video call ye ama one president kasae Neymar ka chom so odomma say so far ne part or person or nantes no or person isu sa period way edigeni fitness na oba back na bia kama and tobeto ma so ntimi mebo former Fluminense na Diamete and so kopema and sempina ba Pachuca and panifo da betu ya so matete and so omni Neymar kasa person di Neymar e kopiem FIFA Club World Cup president and ma Pachuca omni mpabia sa stories no efra eba enya no credit eno edeba na Santos eni Neymar contract renewal eguso talks no asha se koso se boss Neymar pay renewal or better Santos kwesi 2026 World Cup boss salary currently oje and one obeguso aje no increment no salary reduction and now say omo enter so bia emma na me pacho bossa jofa for the punishment Barcelona ni nyina no say omo say so far bossa so punishment in your bar ya just say two punishment ba ko na befa ba ko say next season Champions League bossa be register fewer players kakra bi enu achi no ya just on better points from the next season Champions League and you busa say bossa for asu atima yedai omo say bossa for so far omo British jofa financial rules no for the second year in a row ni nyina no say ukopiema Barca ko appeal Emma October Barcelona lilusu appeal no ni nyina say cap say over 500,000 euro fine omo metra misreporting omo misreport omo profiter na also omo nya no man kan ye and so far financially omo yusu sikani kwaso omo yusu jofa mpanyi for the decision about decision time Barca dia there's a punishment record ama Barcelona Marcus Rashford transfers me ye kakra ma say one je Barcelona na no obebo or bet na wo kwese transfer window ebeba na we dobe piano oberum ewo Barcelona Jamete ese so for Manchester United omuso do mu hwe do mu name aye 40 million euros se Barca for penal na so onu Rashford super one can tell Barca for so mumfa aye 40 million euros mra deal no ebe dan eno edeba na mamemfa nto anem ase ensem pinaba Monaco so far omum person ba so 100% ansu 40 ne salary no omu petua onso mo penny loan na omu som guso ne pass kasa pass ne salary omu Monaco mu ntimi 200% on be sempanyin for eso omu hwe na bia eso enya kama from Barcelona eno edeba deco one so far omu pese omu say experienced left back Edima Barcelona na most prominent name Grimaldo and so for Monche as some betmania namana bepojama bossa na Gavi akasa Gavi so no bossa or silence the critics at there or say or no I understand my haters. I'm a warrior but I got qualities and no and summer or Jatuga was one office be preneba or near ready so be free Barcelona net or free China or person career or retire our Barcelona and you smart Gavi Jatuga na Alvaro Carreras says Saka Krabi on a Denia Dan na or join Madrid or more person the FIFA Club World Cup na Madrid Tracy Kakra several contract and we are club joining Madrid na wako FIFA Club World Cup na Team Moisen was so Ramo Spain national team camp so far Crofoka actually decision now take a team papa a nice decision and what taking them on Barca players almost Spain national team camp or Muhruno or so make you fan of him no more di Air Clasico and Encomo as a Banoa Ban Air Clasico best and Gagam and Milani Luka Modric Petimerie a 2-year deal me Patron contract was 2026 with option to 2027 3.5 million euros a year plus add-ons and no enomote epemano nese Luka Modric Ram ewo AC Milan verbally on my rich agreement I'm a Piaswa Yakama Milan sporting director Iglita Ekopemu Croatianra and no Edepaye Jamujamamon na Mamim Fantuanem Ese Jadin Central Upper Chelsea for Wadoma say Ninano say also great experience and will bring a big love and when you're from Chelsea na omumani fili at home the teammate staff and fans or Domu Biase wishing the club all the best moving forward truly grateful. Thank you, Blues. And no iron summer or Reverend Jadin Central at Jabetuga. Now, Chelsea for the Meta AC Milan. Lack of Champions League football. Next season, for some goalkeeper Mike Mignon or more Antonio or more 20 to 25 million euros or more Ebetimiatono. Chelsea and Yobre, Bassa add-ons, Ebeba, no Biaswat my fine, and no Edia Baye Jejamo, AC Milan, say Chelsea per Mike Mignon, almost so Monitor Petrovic. Over the years in year and Omodinachi as a Omo person Modinaba na Mohamed Kudus Chelsea Omo as a resurrected a year till PM £85 million release clause at my Premier League clubs and all the meetings first 10 days of July a very active South Penanwakofa Arsenal Newcastle Omuna Enya Mohamed Kudusa Omo pe Chelsea Omo so far talks to Kokama and Jimmy Gittins na Jimmy Gittins so far almost debate in about Dortmund na bet £30 million Omakutia na Biaso Ayafine John Mikelobi was on Kanapomabu Osimhen set on 20 Chelsea na Amanin South Distal or a lot to offer in Europe or Kowa Ebani Yapapa or Basel PSG any Arsenal any United Omuna and try someone sa epekano na Mami Okocha Swakan Sempi at the Afahun Summer JJ Okocha Eswaka at the Alpha Victor Osimhen na in some Okada Note Abra Urama me Pacho Uriah Friend or Cat Brook or no and Urama Galatasaray or Penise Osimhen and Car goodbye and Fancha Womo Bassa a 50-50 na Pacho de Yente Okocha Kakra.
No, I mean, Turkey is a great place to play football, a great place to live as well, you know, and sometimes in football you have to sacrifice and make a decision based on where you find joy, you know, where you feel at home. And I think he had a wonderful season with Galatasaray and he's happy. Why not, you know, I mean.
And no edge down no coach as a football to be also o yes sacrifice na o hwe joye no Galatasaray adai and anko to so o do mo den didi a kire no and na o panyina ye fe no e Brook say oh so far won ka goodbye in kire o 50-50 say o betna na Mami Simone Inzaghi so far Inzaghi e ko Al Hilal 20 million euros. Team a friend Inter at me a video at the Amano or more permanent compensation of 1 to 2 million euros and a Omote Epemano Gemete Essa Inzaghi Elkono or Penom from Fabregas and Omo Paso Modeneba na Omne Fab with Dim Common Fab and Como President or meeting Nasa Fab and any Codim Como Sebiat Dema Epia or Berry Plessy Inzaghi Omanya Fabregas Christian Chivu and Patrick Vera or Mutebako Ebeba na Bia Kama Sanson Francesco Achebi or Rano Preso Dinoco na Okobo Tumatman or Saudi na Bia Kama and what Chalendro Bastoni or Sunidin Asu Etimiaba our Preso Dinoco Biaso Kama and no Edia Bana Brennan Johnson Europa League no the Tottenham Giano who are quite tattoo at the Atuna Nama Washe Esebia Asu Ebetimi Ayakama Asu Ediamano and you Brennan Johnson the fro eba ye jeja my unconfirmed tattoo ne kaka na bia enya kamera romo to tima ye friend Juve ya just say omo sporting director Cristiano Giuntoli omo terminating contract but omo so buy normal kwe na Alex Komade force omo do munya no omo pe Andra Beta fro akwa Arsenal omo person de ban obe replace omo na Beckham na Stefano Pioli we front runner for Fiorentina omo job no ni necessary opportunities be eba we say Ivan Jurek Thiago Motta Daniele De Rossi Marco Baroni omo na Fiorentina consider omo say bia Beckham na bia so I fine and no edge dawa ye jeje mo breaking it down na ya touching it down na me patcho me this no ma me fantom say Ballon d'Or power ranking according to goal.com say and Ballon d'Or me patcho despite say Luis Enrique the double decker bus no and Michael DJ Snake on we campaign to my reference Dembele uko Roma star or son when you obsessed na say na ranking to Dembele di kind let me Jamal second Rafinha third Mo Salah fourth Mbappe fifth Desiree Doué sixth Kvaratskhelia 7 Hakimi 8 and a Pedri eso 9 and no edge tia ye jejamo eso edi amamo dwumaje no so Bash digital satellite Bash semen control say body code down sensama we try the job jawa ajo wona kumasia ba DSTV decoder Canal Plume Multi TV Star Times decoder piano ni ho and abenya papa ne bonefo utu akoto brown abefako on family od bebrel enu achi no wo se DSTV no nisika o decoder abenya matches out wo hwe programs out wo hwe untua sika boso me do betwa so package wo hode ma e de se utwa ne kakra se susutuo no boso me beso na watua wie enu achi door to door services o office on decoder no anya problem Bash se friend oba be service ama u fie ho wanya problem adwuma restaurant esanso na pub hotel babia udikoda no anya issue bia ebia na fi dish ebia na fi LMP ebia na fi cable efi decoder na anase remote offer Bash digital satellite oba be service ne kama edi amakuma say owo Abrepo junction udra Abrepo junction pe memfaka o nanta kono a wache kwa 2 minutes busase kotoko junction way ana ship mu away udruwa ho enwo wo se friend 0556 287757 0556 287757 Bash digital satellite was one multi-choice Ghana and the judgment to the komo na okacho se twani momo no ma momo no mra no mfa ade ma camera ono antibabrewa o dada e ma yam hwehwo evi se edimpa yesna hunya na multi-choice Ghana for assign na so ma approve na omo aginitum oni ne nya judgment Bash digital satellite adoma and no pay and some of the bobo anu amono ne ye be breaking it down touching it down knocking it down ejejamu Paul Edimao International Abu Dhabi at Jakenya Air Traso Edi Amamo.
Amida 1 Amida 2 Amida 3 Amida 4
na ya break call na me so break call no kokoko e no de kwanta
Utake
ya na break mu na nka me beye bibidi a kire o
sa
Apreko
Hey, look at him. Why, where be pow? I will jaw will be Kafawana. And I'll come here. I will be Joe Diallo.
Oh, that be a central for the 2 years. 1 year. Say, I am in trouble. We are Sana say, the full version of Adiano Koyana when we go say. Listen, what was here was a club our pay. Wapache. And I saw the content of Nadia Noyana. What to challenge at the man home. Set me back 4 years and I'm in Passame Bodru. Na anka enu be 1 year. Na anka office ba. E kire se boy we ba kotoko. Na ball obod ma brekum Chelsea. Nyame gina na chi na e be forma no kotoko a. Kotoko supported be bo mu nsam. Dia na be ye fair. I said, when was the last time a kotoko team transfer a player? Echo mainstream Europe. Na jawaba. Na the performance aso ani season up na we yes in North African clubs CB. Uko the top 5 major European leagues no. Ebi panel. Omu kra even £5 million. Edi pejaw kotoko si DIABY. Ye kwa Africa. Ye majaw nko. Player no kra was motivation. Edi mano. Si edi oka ye no. Na kokasa and I was say oba kotoko or I said 1 year. Obe free kotoko into mun terminating contract. Na kotoko aho and oba born in career na. And what will be carrying now? Ah, DIABY, no matter what, more setting agenda, more setting ye. Why a young guy, innocent player, Oba, Brekum Chelsea pressure, and a Kotoko, and your pet, yet in place than on my GD baby, on back Kotoko, Omanchimiamo, and okay. And Pibo, and the was here the top of the energy. So Obana Famana, Ghana, Black Stars, you've been on for so. When was the last time you league where Dabia Madagascar? Tanzania, Kenya Sembamu.
Yeah.
And teams in Rwanda. Almost. And no, we net him the 2 players from Kotoko. Yeah. Ediko. Now, could that way any fine for Kotoko? Or mom, we had that sign on his Zakaria Fuseni. And no man, my mom about so. Yeah. Because Kotoko Sonia, Samba will nail. No, yes, Zakaria Fuseni 4 and 5. Communication telepathy, what must I mind yet? Jaway. What a question 15 or run out yeah. When you for that far, DIABY, your mom pie na and a kotoko intimidating no the pressure the 12 and so. It shouldn't be so.
Mati, why? But young boy, we and I beba Kosovo Boga beba. Salif Ibrahim Di Maria. We all show son of Frabofo. Fiabofo. The Obeba Hane. Na Obama yedi nkomo FC Drayta omo qualify be boy UEFA Champions Prelims ni bi omo na G Whole League no to oni ye baba be di nkomo ahye said the name city ti ewia 3 pm ni yenhia na me say amida 1 ewie bi owie bi awia na di Maria atwa na fi kobolo every kind of
Manchester United forecast
I was only want to 5 seconds
I draft 5 seconds 5 years in United also say Europa League what DA United for to credo
na all ka ubile akofu ja olo ye na ba pe ya bo a ye ba be wi na de akebia na to